Hey everyone, there is something big happening in Washington that could hit your wallet hard. Right now, the US Senate is debating a bill backed by President Donald Trump, and it already passed in the House of Representatives that would eliminate federal solar tax credits for homeowners. Buried inside the monstrous bill called One Big Beautiful Bill is a complete elimination of the 30% federal solar tax credit. If it passes in the Senate, the solar tax credit that could save you $3,000 to $15,000 on a home solar system will be gone by the end of 2025. These are the same tax credits that make it affordable for people like you and me to go solar. If this bill becomes law, going solar will be out of reach for millions of American families. We cannot let that happen. First, let me break down what we're about to lose. The federal solar tax credit, officially called the investment tax credit or ITC, gives you back 30% of whatever you spend on a solar installation on your property. And here's how it works. Say you install a $20,000 solar system on your rooftop. With the current tax credit, you get $6,000 back when you file your taxes. That is real money back in your pocket. For a typical $15,000 system, you're looking at $4,500 back. Even on a smaller system, let's say $10,000 system, that is $3,000. But here's the kicker. This is not just about the money you save up front. When you go solar, you're essentially locking in your electricity costs for the next 25 to 30 years. While your neighbors are dealing with rising electric costs year after year, your power is coming straight from the sun on your roof. If the Senate passes this new bill, that 30% credit is gone, just like that. No more support for families trying to save money and reduce their dependence on utility companies. Why does it matter to you? You probably noticed your energy bills creeping year after year. That is not your imagination. According to the US Energy Information Administration, average residential electricity rates have increased by over 14% in just the last 3 years, and they're expected to keep rising. Investing in solar, whether with cash purchase or financing, is one of the most effective ways to protect yourself from those rising costs. With solar, after your system pays for itself in about 6 to 8 years, the rest is basically free electricity for decades. Without the solar tax credit, though, far fewer homeowners will be able to make that investment. That means more people are stuck with higher utility bills and less energy independence for regular families. Going solar is about to take control. Instead of depending on a utility company that keeps hiking prices, you produce your own power. And let us not forget about the environmental benefits. Solar panels cut your carbon footprint significantly. In fact, the average home that goes solar offsets about 3 to 4 tons of carbon dioxide every year. Solar tax credit is not a handout to the wealthy. The majority of the homeowners who claim the federal solar tax credit are middle-income families, many of them in suburban or rural areas. These credits level the playing field. They let ordinary Americans make smart long-term choices for their homes and families. Eliminating the credit does not hurt the rich. It hurts regular people who are trying to cut costs and reduce their dependence on fossil fuels. These tax credits do not just help individual families. Solar energy supports over 250,000 jobs in the United States. These are not abstract numbers. These are installers, electricians, salespeople, manufacturers, and support staff in communities all across America. And here's the ironic part. A lot of these jobs are in red states that vote Republican. Texas leads the nation in solar installations. Florida, North Carolina, Arizona, all seeing massive growth in solar jobs and installations. Removing the tax credit will cause layoffs and business closures in one of the fastest growing clean energy sectors. We're talking about blue-collar jobs that cannot be shipped overseas, jobs in your community. And from an environmental standpoint, it's a step backwards. We're in a climate crisis, and solar is one of the best tools we have to cut emissions quickly and affordably. The tax credits have been working exactly as intended. They have made clean energy affordable for regular families, created jobs, reduced our dependence on foreign energy, and helped American families save money. Why would we get rid of something that is working? The answer is simple: special interests. Big utility companies do not want you to generate your own power because it cuts into their profits. Oil and gas companies do not want competition from clean energy. And some politicians would rather score political points than helping working families. So what can you do to help? Call your senators today. Ask them to vote no on any bill that eliminates the federal solar tax credit. Remind them that this credit helps millions of Americans, hardworking middle-class homeowners who just want to save money and do the right thing. If you care about lowering your bills, creating clean energy jobs, protecting the planet, or just having more freedom when it comes to how you power your home, now is the time to act. The Senate switchboard number is 202-224-3121. It takes 2 minutes to make the call, and it could help save the future of solar energy in America. Remember, your senators work for you. They need to hear from you. And if enough of us call, we can save these tax credits that help ordinary Americans while creating jobs and strengthening our energy independence. Share this video, text your relatives, post on social media. The more voices senators hear, the more likely they are to listen. Thank you for watching. Let's keep solar strong for all of us.